Around the world, some mysteries defy every attempt at explanation. Tonight, Dark Data Files explores 3 real cases that challenge logic, science, and history. These are not legends, but documented events, modern puzzles that remain unsolved. Join us as we examine the clues and enduring questions behind 3 of the most perplexing mysteries of our time. The search for answers begins now. December 1st, 1948. Somerton Beach, South Australia. The sun rises over the sand, but something is amiss on the quiet shoreline. A man is found dead, dressed in a crisp suit, lying on the sand. There are no signs of violence, no struggle, and no identification on his person. His pockets hold a train ticket, a half-empty pack of gum, some cigarettes, and a few other ordinary items. But nothing to reveal his name or story. Even the labels on his clothes are meticulously removed, as if someone wanted to erase his identity. The autopsy finds no clear cause of death. Poison is suspected, but no trace is found in his system. The mystery deepens. How did he die so quietly, so cleanly? Months later, a tiny scrap of paper is discovered, hidden deep in a secret pocket of his trousers. On it, the words Tamam Shud, it is ended, are printed in elegant script. The words are traced to a rare book, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Investigators launch a nationwide search for the source, scouring libraries, bookstores, and lost property offices. A local doctor comes forward. He found a copy of the Rubaiyat in his car, left on the back seat. The book is missing its final page. The scrap matches perfectly, as if it was torn from this very copy. Inside the book, a code is found, 5 lines of seemingly random letters, never deciphered. There's also a phone number, which leads detectives to a nurse living nearby, adding a new layer to the enigma. The nurse denies knowing the man, but her reaction is suspicious. She admits giving a copy of the Rubaiyat to an army lieutenant, Alfred Boxall, years earlier. Her nervousness only fuels speculation. For a moment it seems the mystery is solved, until Boxall is found alive and well, with his own intact copy of the book, untouched and complete. The nurse's connection remains unexplained. She never speaks of it again, and eventually takes her secrets to the grave, leaving behind only questions. The dead man's physical traits are unusual: muscular calves, wedge-shaped toes, and soft, uncalloused hands. Some believe these details hint at a hidden life, perhaps as a dancer, athlete, or someone trained for something secretive. Was he a spy? The Cold War context, the mysterious code, the possibility of an untraceable poison, all point to espionage. Australia, at the time, was a hotbed of intelligence activity. Or was it a personal tragedy? A love affair gone wrong? The poems in the Rubaiyat speak of finality, lost love, and regret. Perhaps the book was a message, a farewell, or a symbol of heartbreak. The nurse's distress when shown a cast of the man's face suggests a personal connection. Her reaction is so intense, it leaves investigators convinced she knew more than she ever revealed. Decades pass. The man is buried as the unknown man who was found at Somerton Beach. His grave becomes a quiet monument to the unsolved case. He becomes a symbol of Australia's greatest unsolved mystery, inspiring books, documentaries, and endless speculation from amateur sleuths and professionals alike. In 2022, DNA analysis suggests he may be Carl Charles Webb, an engineer from Melbourne. But the official confirmation is still pending, and the story is far from over. Even if we learn his name, the questions remain. Why did he die? What does the code mean? What was the nurse's true role? The answers seem just out of reach. The Somerton Man endures as a puzzle within a puzzle, a reminder that even in an age of data, some secrets remain buried, waiting for someone to piece them together. Was he a spy, a victim, or something else entirely? The tide at Somerton Beach washes away footprints, but not the memory of the man who ended his journey there, leaving behind a mystery that still haunts Australia. 1959, The Ural Mountains, Soviet Union. A vast, unforgiving landscape blanketed in snow and mystery. 9 experienced hikers vanish in a remote, frozen wilderness. Their journey is well documented. Photos and diaries show a group in high spirits prepared for the harsh trek. They were students and graduates from the Ural Polytechnical Institute, united by a love of adventure and the challenge of the wild. Their goal, to reach Otorten, a mountain whose name means "don't go there" in the local Mansi language. One member, Yuri Yudin, turns back early due to illness, unknowingly saving his life. The rest make camp on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, Dead Mountain, in worsening weather, choosing an exposed site rather than sheltering in the forest below. When they fail to return, searchers find their tent, slashed open from the inside, belongings left behind. The hikers fled barefoot into the snow, some in underwear, as if escaping an unseen terror. Their tracks show no sign of struggle, only a desperate flight into the night. 2 bodies are found under a cedar tree, next to a small fire. 3 more are found between the tree and the tent, as if trying to return. All appear to have died of hypothermia. The snow preserves their final moments, frozen in time. Months later, the remaining 4 are found in a ravine, buried under snow. Their injuries are shocking, massive internal trauma, no external wounds. One is missing her tongue and eyes. Some clothing is contaminated with unexplained radiation. The scene is as haunting as it is inexplicable. Theories abound. Avalanche, secret military tests, infrasound-induced panic, even UFOs. Each explanation raises more questions than it answers, fueling decades of speculation and debate. Official reports cite a compelling natural force, but the details don't add up. No avalanche debris, no attacker, no clear cause. In 2019, Russian authorities revisit the case, suggesting a slab avalanche. But experts question this, noting the slope's angle, the group's visible tracks, and the lack of typical avalanche signs. The force needed for the injuries is hard to explain. The missing tongue, the radiation, the panic, none fit neatly. The mystery only deepens with every new theory. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains a chilling enigma. 9 skilled hikers, driven from shelter to certain death by something extraordinary and unknown. Decades later, the mountain keeps its secrets, and the world is left to wonder what really happened on that frozen night. In the summer of 2014, German tourist Lars Mittank vanished without a trace from Varna Airport, Bulgaria, leaving behind a mystery that continues to baffle investigators and haunt the internet to this day. His disappearance is one of the digital age's most haunting and perplexing mysteries, sparking countless theories and online debates. Lars was on holiday with friends, enjoying the sun and the vibrant nightlife of Bulgaria's coast. After a late-night altercation left him with a ruptured eardrum, he stayed behind to recover while his friends returned home. Alone in a foreign country, his behavior soon became increasingly erratic and anxious. He called his mother in a hushed, fearful voice, insisting that he was being followed and begging her to cancel his credit cards immediately. Lars even questioned the antibiotic he'd been prescribed, worried it might be harming him, and sounding more paranoid with each conversation. The next day, Lars made his way to the airport, still visibly agitated and on edge, clutching his backpack tightly as he waited. He called his mother again from the airport, telling her he wasn't allowed to board his flight, his voice filled with distress and confusion. While at the airport doctor's office, a construction worker entered the room, an event that seemed to trigger Lars's panic. Suddenly, Lars panicked, muttered, "I don't want to die here," and bolted from the office, leaving everyone stunned. Security cameras captured his desperate sprint through the terminal, abandoning all his belongings, passport, wallet, and phone, behind. He vaulted a tall barbed wire fence at the airport's edge and disappeared into a sprawling sunflower field, vanishing from sight. Despite extensive searches, Lars was never seen again. The fields remained empty, with no sign of where he went. Search parties combed the area for days, using dogs, drones, and volunteers, but not a single trace of Lars was ever found. Was he fleeing from a real threat, or was he running from something only he could see? There's no evidence that the men from the earlier fight ever pursued him, and no witnesses reported seeing anyone chase him that day. Did he suffer a psychological break, perhaps paranoia from his head injury, or a rare reaction to the antibiotics he was taking? If that's the case, why did no one ever find him in the vast fields and forests surrounding the airport, despite the massive search effort? Some suggest he staged his own disappearance, but he left behind everything: money, identification, and his phone, making that theory unlikely. The raw terror on his face, captured by airport cameras, doesn't fit the profile of someone calmly planning a new life. The case has captivated online sleuths and true crime communities, but despite years of speculation, no real answers have emerged. Lars's mother continues her tireless search, clinging to hope that one day a clue will surface and bring her son home. How can someone simply vanish in a world filled with cameras, digital footprints, and constant surveillance? The question lingers, unanswered. Lars Mittank's story is a digital ghost story, a chilling reminder that even in our hyper-connected world, people can still disappear without a trace, leaving only questions behind. The Somerton Man, the Dyatlov hikers, Lars Mittank, 3 cases, continents apart, united by mystery. Each story pushes the limits of what we can explain: coded messages, impossible injuries, a man vanishing on camera. Every detail deepens the enigma. These cases linger, haunting our collective imagination. If you crave real mysteries, subscribe to Dark Data Files. New cases every week. The search for answers continues.